absolutely no tools for which to mindless mine.
Pretty good.
These are my
boy.
torches.
This is for you.
Oh.
Real torches.
This is for you.
Oh. Oh.
And I don't know where Pudsey is.
I'm coming.
Chosen one.
I didn't have anything on me from the end of fight. I clearly log on to TimeShot.
Rescue Rangers. Chippendale. Pudsey's late.
I just woke up.
Nobody knows where Pudsey is.
He's probably down under somewhere.
Pudsey, rescue ranger.
Aussie assassin.
Oh.
Poet
Yep.
plays.
So we're gonna pick a topic.
A 12-year-old. Yeah, we could pick a topic.
Today we discuss why Poet is still a 12. On
And
time.
Jake is too.
No, there's a difference.
Oh.
Like, I just have the mentality of a child. He is a child.
A child.
It's a difference. The perceived versus the reality. We can talk about that. Bye.
I don't know why that was so funny, but it was.
You're in a spacesuit.
It's the
Yep.
little things.
We're all
like
wearing
my
different
space.
boots.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
yeah.
us. Wow.
None of us
We're
have to
so
change.
fancy.
Boot buddies.
We need a screenshot of all of our boots.
Boot buddies.
Boot buddies. Mine match my eyes.
I can't see mine.
Pudsey, get out.
Oh, this is a cute photo. Except you can't see Poet. Well, but it's still cute. That's why. Cute.
Hey, I want to be in that picture.
Boots.
Boots.
Fancy boots.
On our feet.
Fancy boots.
How come your things have
Really
stripes
is.
around the edge of your arms? I just realized that.
Well, the person who made it made them to make it look
Oh.
like flippers, I think.
What?
It's a
She's
narwhal.
Narasia.
Yeah, I know,
Do
but
narwhals have flippers?
What?
Well, they're whales.
but they should be colored on the
narwhals
sides
have
then.
Flippers? No, they
Because
got paws.
They should be colored on the sides then. They're just colored
Yeah,
on.
yeah, I know what you mean. I might change it to
Whoa,
extend
Jacob
it up
swinging
the
his
arm.
sword at me. I'm leaving.
Yeah, he
Wow.
was doing that to everyone. It's,
He's,
don't
that's
worry,
how
it's
Poet
not
says
just you.
hello.
It's
He-
not you. It's
He
him.
smacked us all.
It's not you, it's him.
Alright, well.
Don't worry
Are
about
we
it,
ready
not
to
you.
mine?
Wow.
We don't have a
Poet,
topic.
hi.
We need a topic.
Only if we
Wait,
could
What do we
do
want to talk about?
mindless.
Which direction do we
Works
want to go?
now.
These aren't even labeled. What kind of a place is this?
And Asia, you helped make this.
Yeah, technicality.
What's the sign say?
Let's
This
go
one
Wait.
still has
way.
some empty tunnels, I feel
That's
like.
the
Look at
official
this.
mindless mine. The others are
This one has
Oh, okay, let's go this way.
fake.
something.
Let's go the opposite way to what Tot said.
Oh, sorry, Tort.
I'm gonna go
Perfect.
right here.
I mean, we can
Do we have a
always
topic?
extend it back.
That
Oh,
way
dear.
Poet won't find me.
The blocks
Hey,
all
then
look
you might be able to keep your
purple.
diamonds.
Yeah.
I'm not often successful in getting diamonds.
I'm never successful in getting diamonds. That's why I don't have any.
Today's your day, Win.
Well, are we starting? We don't have a topic.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We'll figure out something.
Our topic
Don't
is
follow me.
how to
Go
choose
away.
topics.
That pick
Let me tell you. Let me tell you about dog farts.
Dog farts are a topic.
I don't think I've ever
I
heard
mean,
a
they
dog
could be.
fart. I'll be
You've
honest.
never heard a dog fart?
I
I
have.
don't think I
My
have.
dog is silent but deadly.
Yeah.
My cat farts.
Ours is not.
You might not hear
so
it, but you sure
Shu,
smell it.
whenever Shu is sleeping in the same room as me at night, I'll be laying there and then I hear it, where it's just like that. And you're like, oh no! And then you can't breathe.
Evacuate the
I
room.
know. I've been lighting a
Wow.
candle because it gets so bad and I can't
Oh,
breathe.
man.
I woke up
You
nauseous.
need to change
I-
your diet or something.
I
Yeah,
know.
are you feeding her
Well, that's
gassy
the-
food?
No, that's the problem. She just switched dog food, so she's still.
Can you
As
get her
Joe
original
says.
dog food?
Can you change
no.
that?
Can you change it
I-
back?
Can I change it back? I haven't been able to find her like old dog food, so I don't know. We'll see what
Well,
happens.
What brand was she eating before?
She was eating Rachel Ray.
Wow.
And now,
Well, that's your problem.
like,
And
she
then
was
Rachel Ray
actually
became a
eating
pet
Rachel
hater.
Ray. Well, and then Rachel
She was
Ray
actually
died 'cause
eating
she
Rachel
ate
Ray.
her, and so ran out of
Mhm.
Rachel Ray.
And that's the
Aw.
smell.
That's so dark. Yeah. Now she's on Pure Balance.
Now she's on Anne Burrell.
And she farts a lot. So
Wow.
it makes things our family's like little schnauzer that we used to have that I grew up with. He would always he would fart and it would be this short little quick squeak.
Wow.
And then it would
Truck
scare
outside.
him. He would jump up and run away.
Like, what was that?
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
my god.
I do that
Who did
sometimes.
that?
Or he'd whip around and sniff it, you know.
Oh.
It was really funny to watch.
This episode's called
That would have been
Dog Farts.
hilarious
Yeah,
if
dog
Poet had waited that 1 second to be like, I do that.
Yeah.
Whip around and
I
sniff.
laughed it so good.
I love that. So good. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I have a cat who farts and it's disgusting.
Yeah, I've heard cat. I've never heard a cat fart, though. That's
No, I've never heard
Dog.
it, but then just out of nowhere, it'll just smell so bad near Dinah, and I
fog
can't be near her.
See, the only
So-
time my dog does that is when he's sick,
Oh.
and then I'm like, oh, you probably have to go outside, huh? But
Oh, my
I
dog's
never
pretty
he doesn't
sick.
just do it just in
Sick
general.
Yeah.
Console farts too, so most cats must do it.
Really? My Nintendo
I never
did
hear her
that.
though.
We need to make a book for that one. All cats fart.
All animals fart.
Every
Well,
cat
it makes
poops.
sense.
Well, I never
kind
hear
of.
it though. I can never hear it when she farts. She'll be sitting on near the
No.
window by the couch, and just it's just bad suddenly.
Which
I
is
know she
bad.
wheezes though. She wheezes though and
wheezes?
snores when
Aw.
she sleeps. So
Yeah,
she just has problems.
that's how it goes.
One of those problems is that she wants me to hate her.
Oh.
She gets
It'd be
this
problematic.
thrill out of attention.
She really does. She likes it when you're mad at her
So
for some reason.
if you yell at her or
She'll
chase
do that
after her,
Still
if she's done
attention.
something bad.
Yeah.
She'll
She
do
likes
that,
that,
again.
and then she'll just
Yeah.
do it again.
Yeah.
She's like the prom
Yay, they
child who
love
just-
me! They're following me around!
Yeah, she's like the problem child.
But that's
They're
the
so
problem, is
passionate about me that they're yelling at me.
Chasing after a cat is like how they play, so they think that it's a
Right.
game.
Right.
Yeah, they think it's
yeah.
the best thing ever. They're like, finally!
And she loves
Attention.
me so much, and I can't stand her. Like she hangs
What's
around
her
outside
name?
my
Is
door.
it Dinah?
Dinah. Yeah,
Her
she'll
actual
hang.
name.
She'll be laying in bed with Beth, and the moment I open my door, she'll bolt to my door because she wants to see
Aw.
me. I want to see you. It's like I don't like you. Go away. I
I
hate
think
you.
that all the time about people.
So what happens when Genome's at school if the cats have been misbehaving all day?
You
I'm
say,
like,
wait,
I don't own these
wait.
anymore.
what did you say about people?
That's how I feel about
That's her catchphrase for people. I don't like you. Go away.
They're so excited
I
to
don't
see
like
you.
Go away. The children at
It's
Halloween
accurate.
when they come to my door.
Turn off my lights.
Oh, and Nasia,
don't
you need to
like
come to
you,
Australia.
so
Nobody comes
okay.
to your door for Halloween.
Yeah, there you go.
I kind of like though that
I'm
the
just
other
kidding.
countries
I-
of the
I
world
like-
are starting to sort of pick up on Halloween and stuff more and more.
So they have to deal with it too.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Candy.
It's one of the few holidays that I actually appreciate.
I bought a big bag of mixed candy, and I told Beth, she's like, "What do I do with this? Do I pass it out?" I was like, "That's your call." I was like, "You can pass it out or keep it for yourself."
Or eat it. Oh,
She kept it for herself.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Mom! No
She's
kids came
smart.
to the door.
No, I
Whole
just
little
I don't
tragedy.
care.
Yeah.
Like, I bought the bag of candy. If you want to pass it out, you can. Because I was streaming, so I couldn't pass out candy.
Oh, I
Sure.
see. Yeah.
And I was like, "You can either pass it out if you want, or keep it to yourself." And she kept it.
Yeah.
First couple
That's
years in our
smart.
new house, we bought a ton of candy. We're like, oh, we're in a neighborhood now. There'll be lots of kids, and literally like 2 kids came to the door.
Well, because a
And
lot
we're
of
like,
kid
good.
parents are like, they don't do that anymore because people are creepy and like the world just
Yeah.
finally figured that out.
Stranger danger.
And so now they do the trunk or treat thing where they go
Right.
to like big group
What?
events
Like a
where
Can
trunk
we
or-
acknowledge that that's like literally the worst? We spent our entire childhood being told don't accept candy from strangers or go to strangers' cars.
Halloween.
And now you're teaching them to be both. Like, here, go to a stranger's
You
car.
basically
and
a bunch of
accept
people
candy.
get like go on like an area and they basically you can walk from car to car to get candy.
Yeah.
And
At
it's
least
like
Okay.
it's like way more populated. Like it's more of a.
it's way more populated. You're not like, going to someone's house where they could just pull you inside and lock their door and then you're scared you're there for life and I don't know. But I mean, it's supposedly more safe.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes sense to do like town events rather than.
There was the mall here, well, the mall in Muskegon used to have it where the stores had candy. You can go from store to store.
Oh, I see.
And that's what I used to take Beth if the weather was really bad.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, one
it's
of my
so
friends works
rural
retail. I
that,
think they-
like.
It's sort of
They-
taken
they
away
just
from the
have
whole
an event in
experience,
town.
though.
I know, but you realize, we've finally come to grips with the fact the world is a scary place and people are
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah, but shouldn't people be like fighting that, like by, it's like Boston
Well, at least
Marathon.
they-
It's
they
not
aren't
like they
just
stopped doing the
canceled.
marathon after the
Also,
bombings happened.
As a parent, you might not realize this because you've never done this as a parent, but trick-or-treating is kind of a pain in the butt when you're a parent because you take your kid out and then they want to go out so far and then they just don't want to walk anymore and they're like, can you just carry me back? And you're like miles away from home
Okay.
and it's like,
That never happened in my family.
oh,
I
well.
have never been carried back anywhere.
See, I never had that either, but my kids they keep going and they're like, no, I want to keep going. I was like, you're going to get tired. No, I want to keep going. And then they're like, I'm tired. I want to just go home.
Mm.
Carry me. I can't walk anymore.
I've never actually been trick or treating, so I might wait till I'm like 30 and then just like, go.
See, that's the thing about the way that I was brought up is that if I were to pull that and be like, I don't want to walk anymore, I'm so tired, they'd be like, well, you put yourself in the situation,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
figure
Well,
it out.
that's
And
what
they'd
bad.
walk away.
You're going
And
to be
they would just
walking.
abandon me
Yeah.
if I didn't come with them.
Yeah.
That's what I did too. But then my kids cry, and the other parents look at you, and you're just like, my kid is being that kid. And
I think they were perfectly fine with me crying, and they knew. I learned at a very, very, very young age that it got nowhere.
Yeah.
well, you have to get them home at some point. It doesn't help if they just sit down in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
See, my mom, like, we don't do trick-or-treating here, but my mom was pretty harsh on, like, the discipline and stuff. And one time my brother and I were fighting in the car, and she literally dropped us off on the corner around from our house. And she's like, well, you're walking home. And then she did, like, a lap around the block, expecting us just to be sitting there, but we actually walked home, and then she freaked out because she couldn't find us.
Well,
We're sitting at home waiting for it. We're like, you told us to walk home. So it, like, terrified her, and she's like, never do that again. And we were like, but
never drop us off then on the curb.
you just told us to do this.
Yeah.
My
So-
dad did that to me once when I was in the back seat of the car picking on my brother type of thing. Just being irritating in the car, and he gave me a warning saying, like, I'm going to drop you off on the side of the road if you don't stop it right now. And of
Yeah.
course, I don't.
No, because it's
And so he
Yeah, 'cause
pulled
you're a
over
kid.
and kicked me out of the car. And it was
Wow.
in the
How
middle.
old were you?
I don't know.
27, 28.
9?
Kid.
And
Last year. No, it was.
Dad,
it was-
don't leave
I was
me
about,
here.
I don't know, 7 or 8 years old, I think.
Nice.
And it was in the middle of nowhere, like the middle of the country,
Yeah, because
middle of a
Canada
farm
is,
road,
like,
middle of
towns
nowhere.
is like 30 minutes of nothing between towns in Canada.
Oh, there's more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm saying at least. I mean, here it's like maybe
Yeah,
2
yeah.
seconds you won't have anything, and then
Right.
again.
Yeah,
But, like,
so, yeah,
there, it's,
where
like,
I was,
ages.
it's, yeah, you couldn't, driving, it would take you maybe 30, 40 minutes to get to another town. Walking,
Mm-hmm.
it would be hours and hours and hours. He just drops me off and then drives away.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, he drove just far enough that he was like out of view.
Sight. Yeah.
And then it's like,
That's the way to do it. So that when they turn the corner, like they think that they've
Yeah.
been They think they're abandoned.
They think that they've been abandoned by their parents
But
and everybody
you're really
they love.
not a bad parent.
No.
But I'm pretty sure, like, I was sort of, I won't call it an intelligence, but like I knew better.
Yeah.
You knew there's no way that your dad would have left you out in the middle of nowhere.
The fact that he came back, I just did it again.
Oh.
Oh God!
And then it's like, well, what are you gonna do?
You
now?
are like the worst kid ever.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have such difficulty envisioning this. I can't imagine that possibly being the case.
This
Talk
explains
about
so
Paul's
much.
such a lovely
It does.
person.
It explains everything.
No, but I guess I always
Wow.
had that sort of like the mentality that, you know, no matter what I do, I'd get away with it.
Wow.
Invincible. I
I
never
can't
got away
even
with
imagine.
anything.
No, me either. My mom would
So
just
I
catch
was a
me.
very good child because I could never get away with anything.
See, I would.
Yeah, I just gave up.
Part of it is I was really bad at lying and stuff, so I just stopped. Like when
I just wouldn't say anything. Just
when I was
silent.
like 4, I apparently went around the house and wrote my name on the wall everywhere,
Mm.
and then I blamed it on Cagley, who was 2.
It was 2.
Yeah, like,
It's because
it was
it's
totally
she would be
Cagley.
writing your name.
Yeah,
And she's 2 and can't even write.
yeah. And then like I cheated once in the 2nd grade on a spelling test. The kid.
What
next
did you
to
have
me-
trouble spelling? Out of curiosity.
I didn't have any trouble actually. But the kid next to me told on me, so the teacher like embarrassed me in front of everyone, and I had to like sit in the back of the room with like this stuff. And I still got 100 on the test. Like I knew how to do it. I wanted to see if I could cheat.
See, I did that too when I was a kid.
Didn't
I
get
didn't
away
have
with
to
it.
cheat, and I wouldn't have to do certain things, but I would just do it just to see if I
I
could get
just
away with it.
wanted to see if I could do it. And yeah, after that, like I never cheated because I knew I was just gonna get caught.
I skipped school. I tried to skip school once with my next door neighbor friend. And the thing is, her mom worked in the morning and my mom worked 3rd shift. So my mom was coming home and going to bed, and we went to the bus stop and we hid in the woods behind the bus stop until the bus came and left. And then we went to her house because we knew her mom would be gone until school was over. And we hid in there, but my mom, she knew. She said she had a dream and she knew. And she came next door and we were there, of course, you know,
Well,
hiding.
that really doesn't help when your mom's psychic.
Yeah.
I
that's
know. And
right.
she knew. And like, I was like, how? She's like, I knew. She's like, I knew you. I had a bad dream and I woke up and I knew you were up to no good. I was like, oh my God. So I was so terrified to ever try anything ever again because I was convinced my mom
That
would just
mom
know
sense.
somehow.
It's her magic.
She was psychic about it. It was just crazy.
Psychic, psycho.
But now that I'm a parent and I think about it, I think the school called to ask why I was absent.
Oh,
Yeah.
Probably.
that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
she
or
said
it could even be like if you were the only 2 getting on the bus would go
No,
by
it was
faster.
it was we lived in a trailer park, so
Oh, okay.
like it picked up tons of kids
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
it wouldn't have noticed us not being on the bus.
Yeah.
I know, Janari pulls that on her kids because like she's a teacher and she has a thing where like she puts a mirror near the like whiteboard, and then like if the kids are misbehaving, she'll be like, "I can see you," and they'll all freak out. Or like these little tricks to scare kids. Like they're like, "Oh my gosh, the teacher sees everything."
It works when you're little. I mean, you don't question it. You're just like, they know.
Yeah. She has like a security
see
webcam
everything.
system.
You can do that nowadays.
I see you texting.
I hope 8-year-olds aren't texting.
Yeah.
They probably are.
They probably
They are.
Yeah.
These days, I'm sure.
Oh,
that
They have a
They're-
phone. They are.
Ugh. All right, if
They're
you're a child
passing
and you're
note.
watching this, you're under like 16. Why do you have a public Instagram?
I was on something like I think it was change.org or like one of those petition websites of some kind, or like a debate website or something. And there was actually one listing there saying like make it a human right for everyone to have a cell phone, including children of like really, really young ages.
No, because I mean, I didn't even know Lily had an Instagram until you found out. And
I found it, yeah.
yeah, he was like, that looks like Lily.
Well, it was
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even want to tell people how I found it because then they'll find it.
Right.
Yeah.
But
He was just
But, I
trolling
mean-
the Instagrams of young girls. That's fine.
Yeah,
No, it's
exactly.
No big deal.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, it's not like she has anything like she's just she's singing on it. That's all she's doing, and it was I didn't know she had one, and it was kind of funny to go through all her little things and videos and stuff. She's so funny.
Like, I think it's cool to see kids kind of dabbling with social media stuff, but it makes me nervous.
It wasn't cool when Beth did it when she was 8.
When I see kids that like post pictures of like where they go to school. And stuff.
Those kids are like, Poet, here's my home address. Please send me a letter.
Poet, please call me. Here's my phone number. Anasia, here's my phone number. Please tell Poet to call me.
That's a real event.
That's a real event.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That actually happened.
So,
yeah.
Guys, the internet's a scary place.
We're
all terrified of it.
I've had this talk with my kids. The internet is a scary place. There are scary people.
I had a whole video about
like,
it.
look at me. Have you seen?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just watch it.
Yeah, I didn't
Twitter.
sleep
Like
last night because of Anasia.
My good night children photos.
You
Yeah.
don't want your children around
horrifying.
creeps like us. They,
Yeah.
I mean,
Trust us, there are bad people out there on the internet.
Please.
We are them, no.
We know them. Yeah. We are them.
Beth was like 10 years old, and I found out she had a YouTube, and she was swearing and I know, and she was like, up at 1 a.m. My mom was asking like, why is Beth so tired all the time? I was like, I don't know, because she was coming home and taking naps after school and sleeping all night all day. She was up till 1 a.m. making these videos for YouTube. And swearing up a storm and talking about her teachers and talking trash about me. And I was like, I'm going to post these on Facebook for all of our family to see. She deleted every single one of them.
Yeah.
She's like, why would you do that? I was like, why would you post this where people could see it if you didn't want everybody to see it?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying to help promote your channel. Like, I'm being a good.
This is way before I started YouTube. So.
yeah. But I mean, at the same time,
Wait,
I
so
can
Beth
remember
was a
like when
YouTuber
I was a
before you?
kid,
Yeah.
I was all into that kind of stuff too. Social media was just new. The internet was new.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
social media barely existed when I was.
No,
a
we
kid.
had like
Yeah, it was
MySpaces and things like that.
That was when I was.
Yeah.
That was after. That was
Live
after high
journals.
school for me.
That was
No,
Zanga.
none of that stuff existed for me in high school.
It was
I
all
think
about
about-
LiveJournal and
Think about my Zanga.
Yeah,
Journal.
my journal.
Write about publicly, and it's a little bit concerning. You might, so you could be okay even if you did that dumb stuff, but yeah, it's dumb.
It's so weird nowadays because I remember when I was in high school and I thought it was cool that I had a pen pal from another country, and it was like it took weeks to get a letter from her, and now it's like I talk to people from all over the world instantly.
Do
and it's
kids
like,
still have pen pals? Like, is
I
that
don't
still
know.
a
I
thing?
had to sign
Like-
up for
I
a
don't
service
know.
to get my pen pal. Her name was Vika, Vika, and there's some weird last name I can't
I mean,
pronounce. But
I think
Kids
it's a
don't even
cool
know how to
idea.
like write letters anymore. So
No,
I mean,
they
like
don't.
Right.
probably
To be
they
fair,
chat with
though,
people
I
in the
don't
world.
really
Do
know.
they still teach it in school? I wonder.
They must, but probably
They
not.
do in Australia. I don't know about you guys, but it
'Cause I
is like
know we
the
learned
kids' language is
formal-
terrible
We
now.
learned formal letter writing. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
But
I learned
don't
it
know
in
if they still
college.
teach
I don't think
But
they
even
taught us in
even
high
when
school.
like I was in school, they're always like, oh, you need cursive because
Yeah,
you can only
exactly.
write
You
in
have to
cursive
write
when
it
you're in
in
middle
cursive.
school or high
Yeah.
school, and like every time we would go to the next one, like nobody ever made us use cursive, but they're like, oh no,
Yeah,
but the next
exactly.
one you're definitely gonna need cursive, and no.
No, for us, we were forced
That's
every
what-
time anyway, and that was.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just learn it; it was you have to use it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
see, they
like
just
a-
never actually
a
made us
couple
use it.
years Where they forced us to use cursive, and then after that, it was you never had to.
What
Yeah,
about
like
the
third
mentality
grade.
nowadays that like I don't need to learn math because we have calculators everywhere?
I
I think it's important to know basic math.
to know, to basic math, but I don't think
at
like
least, you know.
I don't think it's so important. I think they need an understanding of how math works.
Okay. Sorry, I panicked a little bit. Just it's okay though.
Like even if you have a calculator, you still have to
he lit me
know.
on fire! You lit me on fire! Oh my gosh!
They're just having a moment.
Wow.
What's going on over there?
Okay, I'm safe.
I know.
It's just
My
one
first
skeleton. What's wrong with me?
my first job. A lot of kids used to work there,
Uh-huh.
and basically you couldn't use a calc. You had to know maths because the till didn't have.
Well,
you
yeah,
had to do all the maths yourself.
in school you don't have a calculator, but we're saying like out in the real world you still have a calculator. Everybody has a
You have a
calculator on their
phone.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in a job, you're not allowed to use a calculator. So like, you actually did need
Why?
to know some basic maths. Like I worked at Domino's. Like you couldn't have phones out, and so these kids had to do maths, and they'd be given like a $20 note, and the order would be like $50 or $15 and like 69 cents or whatever.
Yeah, we've
And
had
they'd be like,
cashiers yeah, we've had cashiers
and
that
you'd
can't
be-
make
come
keys in their
on.
head, and that's just like bad. So
I think it's important to be able to do at least the basics.
I don't like
At
agree
least
with
up
like
through,
I don't know algebra
is
and
usually
stuff.
works
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Like, do
Once
you
you get
have
into
to-
calculus and stuff, yeah, probably you don't
Yeah.
actually.
Do you need
yeah,
to?
Unless
but
it's
that's
something
it
critical
for
to your job.
time.
Wait,
That
I got
is-
Yay.
one more
One
question.
more
One
question.
more question though, and
Okay.
sort of related, because I heard
Oh,
Pudsey
hi.
do it. Is
I got
why
lost.
why do the
It's
the
that way.
people of the UK and of Pudsey land, why do they say maths plural?
Yeah, maths instead of math.
Well, I just want to know why.
I want to know too.
Yeah,
Explain
Pudsey,
yourself.
We're
why?
asking you. You're the one who does it.
I always thought it was
Um,
just somebody being like Liam being silly when he said maths, and then I realized that everybody in the UK calls it maths.
You know, I never noticed.
Well, they're
that
just a silly
either.
people,
Yeah,
I
because
guess.
you, like you have maths and English.
You never noticed
like
it?
But you don't
No,
say
I never
Englishes.
did.
no.
Same
just
Englishes
maths.
or
Well, it's just. I
histories.
guess it's.
I
like
guess we
maths.
refer to. Yeah, I think we use maths like we refer
Like
to it
it's
as
the
like I
plural.
don't know. Yeah,
Why
it's
is
the
math
plural
plural?
of
like
maths.
you do multiple maths. I don't know.
It's a good question though.
I mean, I guess you do have like
I-
different math
What
classes,
do you
like
get when you
algebra,
have
calculus,
math
trigonometry,
minus math?
Yeah, there are different types of math.
But there's
there's
different
only one
types
English.
of like yeah.
Is the plural of maths, or is
It's
it
gotta
also
be.
just math?
I think it's math.
like
I
moves.
don't know.
I don't know.
I do a lot of math. You don't
We're gonna
say I do a
go
lot
to
of
Google
maths.
to figure this out.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do some math.
But that's the question I had to end the episode.
We'll end the episode with that
Okay,
question.
hold on.
Everybody can
There's
answer
a
down in
math
the
versus
comment
math thing.
Oh God.
They're
Here.
equally acceptable abbreviations
Well, we
of
understand
mathematics.
Okay,
Why do
no,
they
they're not though. So why are they
mathematics
different?
and-
Why does one exist?
Well, because we say math, you wouldn't say mathematic. You would say mathematics.
Right.
It
So
says
kind of
either
makes
abbreviation
sense.
is correct or incorrect. This is great.
Well, that's
Well,
helpful.
Perfect.
Either
It
either correct
basically-
or incorrect.
Yeah,
And
it
you're right,
basically
and
says,
you're right,
like-
and you're wrong, and you're wrong. Everybody.
You're
It basically
both
says
wrong.
like
Everybody's wrong.
Canada and America use math, and Australia and England use maths.
Maths.
I know that's what I've just always known it for.
I mean, I
Where's
guess
the word
what
origin?
Nasia said
Where's
makes-
the word origin? Who came up with it first?
The mathematics, because you don't say mathematic.
mathematics.
Right, I get,
Good,
I
but-
get that.
Kinda
Like, I
makes
get that it's
sense.
abbreviation of that
Well-
either way. But
It's funny that Canada doesn't do it though,
Yeah.
because like
You're
you guys
funny.
usually
Canada.
like no, like the Commonwealth usually do all the
Oh,
same.
Pudsey,
Like
it's
we're
kinda
all
funny.
yeah,
She's
Thanks
Excuse
for
me,
watching.
Bye.
don't be-
that. Woo! What's meant to
Bah, woo.
She went to
punched
the
me
Commonwealth
from
whack with steak.
scare me?